Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 70GH. Yeah, it's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Please do want to subscribe to the channel for us. Like the video, hit the notification bell, select or leave your thoughts, comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure again to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying. Let's go straight to the issues now. Mohammed Kudus will return. I've already told you to English Premier League football tomorrow in their game versus Leicester City. West Ham United versus Leicester City in the English Premier League. Mohammed Kudus will return from suspension. You know that he got suspended in West Ham United's 4-1 loss to Tottenham Hotspur at the Spurs Stadium when he had a red card for a violent conduct. He was banned for 5 games and he's finished serving those 5 games. Today, the coach has confirmed that Mohammed Kudus will return to action for West Ham United. And these are the words of the coach. He says that Mohammed Kudus is very happy to be back. That is what Julian Lopetegui is saying. Let's see what's going to happen with Mohammed Kudus. We are not going to talk about the lineup. It's true that he's now available after being out for a long time too. He's ready, working well, and happy to be back, which is good news for us because we have a lot of upcoming matches in a row, and it's a good thing we have as many options as possible for these games. The West Ham United manager said West Ham United will be playing versus Leicester City. Mohammed Kudus will be back. In fact, the journalist asked the coach whether Kudus will be starting or he will start in from the bench, and he says that it's good that he's available. Mohammed Kudus himself is very happy to be back, and that is the most important thing. They are not going to talk about their lineup. Of course, nobody expects you to talk about your lineup, but I think that Kudus should be started. Yes, he should come straight into this because this West Ham team. What are you playing? What exceptional thing the other players do in India? Kudus cannot come in and start. He should come in straightforward and start. He has rested enough rest. So right now he's very fresh and all of that. Just give him the nod to start and play for your club in the game versus West Ham United. Yes, that's the news on Mohammed Kudus. Now, the Ghana Football Association's communications director has finally revealed that the history will not forgive them, the GFA, for not qualifying for the AFCON. Mr. Henry Asante-Chum, it's very important that you've seen this thing, and I hope that your bosses are all feeling that, and they are very ashamed that Ket Okreku, under his tenure, Ghana didn't qualify for an AFCON that has 24 countries. 24 countries. Every time it will be mentioned that under Ket Okreku's tenure, Ghana failed to qualify for an AFCON like that. So it is very good that you know that history will not forgive, and it is true. Posterity will not forgive the GFA for the bad decisions you've taken, for the fact that you didn't really care about the feelings and what Ghanaians feel about the Black Stars and all of those bad things you've done that has resulted us this far. I'm very happy that you yourself, you know that Ghanaians and history will not forgive you. Indeed, history will not forgive you. And in 300 years to come, still they will say it, that it reached the time Ghana Black Stars couldn't qualify for Africa. It's not World Cup. If it is World Cup, it's normal. 2018, we didn't go for World Cup. Nobody really, everything was normal. But African Cup of Nations that has 24 teams. Now even when the World Cup was 24 teams also, we were going for the World Cup. How much more Africa, just Africa. We couldn't go for African Cup of Nations. So it's a huge embarrassment for all of you, and history indeed will not forgive you. It's very good that you said this thing, Henry Asante-Chum. You've done very well for saying the truth. Whether you said it or not, we are not going to forgive you. So it's not like it. Yeah. The English FA Cup draw has been announced, and Arsenal will be playing versus Manchester United. The other teams are in there. Let me get you the full draw over here. All right. So, okay. We have, where am I starting from? Let me start from the top there. Okay. Now, Aston Villa, Southampton versus Swansea City. Arsenal versus Manchester United. Exeter City versus Oxford United. Leyton Orient versus Derby County. Reading versus Burnley. Aston Villa versus West Ham United. Norwich City versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Manchester City versus Salford City. With their full Man City. Millwall versus Dagenham. Liverpool versus Accrington Stanley as well for Liverpool. Yeah, Bristol City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Preston North End versus Charlton Athletic. Chelsea versus Morecambe. Middlesbrough versus Blackburn Rovers. AFC Bournemouth versus West Bromwich Albion. Mansfield Town versus Wigan Athletic. Wycombe Wanderers versus Portsmouth. Birmingham City versus Lincoln City. Leeds United versus Harrogate Town. Nottingham Forest versus Luton Town. Sheffield United versus Cardiff City. Ipswich Town versus Bristol Rovers. Fulham versus Watford. Crystal Palace Stockport County. Tamworth versus Tottenham Hotspur. Hull City versus Doncaster Rovers. Sunderland versus Stoke City. Leicester City versus Queen's Park Rangers. Brentford versus Plymouth Argyle. Coventry City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Newcastle United versus Bromley. Everton versus Peterborough United. Now, in that Everton versus Peterborough United game, that is where we will have 39-year-old Ashley Young, who plays for Everton, will potentially face his 18-year-old son, Tyler Young, as Everton have drawn Peterborough United in the FA Cup third round fixtures. That is what Ashley Young have to say. He says, wow, dreams might come true. So he will be playing versus his son, and it will be a very, very interesting one. That is if both of them are fates for that particular round. That's why it says potentially. Yeah, but it's going to be a very interesting. So from now, when you are home, what are you telling your father? That daddy, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to make sure I score or defend versus you. Or wow, it's going to be some way. But Everton will be facing Peterborough United, and that is one of the storylines that has marked this FA Cup third round fixtures over there. All right, good. Let me leave you here, and then we'll talk to you in some other subsequent videos. All right, do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, select. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.